Once upon a time, there lived a brother and sister named Hansel and Gretel. Their mother had passed away when they were babies, and they lived with their dad in a hut in the forest. Their dad worked as a woodcutter and took care of the kids at the same time. A couple of years passed, and their dad struggled to juggle work and taking care of two kids. He decided to get married again to a woman from a wealthy family. However, their stepmother despised their poor lifestyle and disliked her stepchildren. On a cold winter night, as they were getting ready for bed, Hansel and Gretel overheard their stepmother talking to their dad.
How are we going to get through this winter? We don't have enough food. If you do not get rid of these kids, we will all starve to death.
No need to argue. I've made up my mind. Tomorrow we'll take them to the woods and leave them there.
Hearing all that, Gretel started to cry, worried about their fate.
What will we do, Hansel? We can't survive in the woods alone.
Please don't worry, Gretel. Somehow we'll find our way back home.
Later that night, Hansel snuck out and collected as many pebbles as he could in his pockets. In the morning, as they started to walk towards the forest, Hansel dropped the pebbles to mark the way back home. In the afternoon, their dad and stepmother left them in the forest, and as night fell, the terrifying sounds of wild animals echoed around them. Shivering with fear, Hansel and Gretel followed the pebbles shining in the moonlight to find their way home. On the third day, they saw a bird guiding them towards a funny-looking house with walls of bread, a roof made of cake, and windows of candy. The kids couldn't resist the delicious sight. As they were about to take a bite from the house, they heard a voice from inside.
Now who is nibbling on my house?
The kids met a cute old lady who turned out to be a witch. She trapped Hansel in a cage and ordered Gretel to cook and fatten him up for her meal. Gretel cleverly tricked the witch and pushed her into the oven, saving her brother. Together, they escaped the burning house and wandered in the woods. They came across a river where a giant swan helped them cross to the other side. They realized they were near their home and ran back as fast as they could. Their father, overjoyed, explained that their stepmother had left, and he searched everywhere for them. The kids forgave him, and they found treasure in the witch's house. With their problems solved, the family lived happily ever after, cherishing their love, bravery, and newfound fortune.